Typically, directors will use a tracking shot as a means of engaging their audience in their film. This is something that Bella Balazs calls identification. Identification essentially places the spectator into the film. We experience identification during these two separate scenes from this week's film, Werckmeister Harmonies. The camera stalks Janos through the crowd surrounding the whale in the main square of town. We feel as though we are walking through the crowd ourselves. The camera is placed at eye level and tracks Janos' movement. Balazs would refer to these two shots as formalistic in nature. The constant tracking of the character, the close-ups of the expressionless faces, and the artistic nature of the shots gives them a formalistic quality. However, some may say that these shots, along with the entire film, actually fall under the theory of realism, not formalism. This brings us to what Siegfried Krauser calls the two main tendencies. He argues that sometimes these tendencies clash. Could this film be an example of this clash? Let's look further. The difference between Bella Tarr's tracking shots in Werckmeister Harmonies and quote-unquote normal tracking shots is the frequency and duration of his use of them. Typically, filmmakers will use the medium of film to their advantage and manipulate time through various cuts. However, Bella Tarr's takes can last 10 or more minutes before cutting, a feat measured by the minuscule 35 or so shots for the entirety of his 2.5-hour film. He chooses not to manipulate time. This approach clearly falls under the realist tendency, which loves to show the in-between of life's big moments. Bazin might argue that this film represents realism because he believes that the indexical relationship between the image and the camera is crucial. The realist elements of this film are similar to the ones in the film that I made. There is a one-to-one relationship between time and space in many cases. We feel how long it takes to walk down the street, the same way we feel how long it takes to drive to my location. Another similarity is the ambiguity of both films. Where am I going in my film? And similarly, in Bella Tarr's film, what the heck is going on? Life is ambiguous, and this film plays on that ambiguity.